Damit herzlich willkommen zu Let's Play NBA 2K12. Heute sind wir zu Gast bei den Utah Jazz. Drew Holiday ist jetzt bei mir im Team. Hab ihn für Ricky Rubio getradet, da ihr ihn ja lieber sehen wolltet als Rubio. Ich habe euch ja gefragt und jetzt ist er hier bei mir. Mal schauen, wie er so spielen wird. Tip-Off erstmal gewonnen. Und das natürlich schon mal Rückspiel. Fängt natürlich schon mal super geil an.
Where things went south for them this season. They're in a tough spot.
But it's so hard to figure that out in the midst of the season, Clark. You got games coming
auch
night
Rückspiel,
after
weil er
night.
mit dem Einfluss schon drüber stand, aber
There's just no
egal.
time to figure it out. You just have to try to right the ship and get things moving.
Here are the starters for Dallas, brought to you by
Oh, Smith, Alter. Wie hat er den denn abgeräumt? Junge, der darf da zwar nicht so frei durch, aber der Block, der war echt geil.
Devin Harris is out there with a follow, and it's Miles in at the 3 slot. And Young kicks to Smith. Millsap's there. Smith against Millsap. And it's Smith missing.
Er darf ruhig mal reingehen.
And Utah has possession, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Reach and foul.
What really hurt them in that game was their defense. They were very, very lackadaisical at that end of the court.
Well, I would agree with that. I'd give you that. I mean, they didn't play with the kind of energy and emotion they needed, but I wonder about the defensive scheme. I mean, in general, the coaching staff did very little to adjust to what the other team was doing.
Das ist zu einfach. Viel zu einfach.
I briefly spoke with Tyrone Corbin.
Die lachen sich doch der Schlappen frei, die da vom
easy
Korb
looks
kommen.
from outside. He told me closing out hard on all their shooters is going to be a very big key in this one. If we can't bother their shooters, it's going to be an awfully long 4 quarters for us, gentlemen. We'll see how it turns out, guys.
Oh, nur wird's
Doris, thank you, obviously.
Es hat an der Tür geklingelt. So, weiter geht's.
The 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
Now Millsap. Dirk Nowitzki missing from long range. Here is Miles, covered by Smith.
Da
Here's
ist er schon
Millsap,
wieder viel zu
and
frei.
lots of
Das ist
contact
kein
there.
Foul.
Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Nick Young.
Yeah, don't give up anything for free.
Ey, der steht auf der
Send it
Linie.
to the line.
Der darf
don't want
nicht
to sit
zählen.
back and watch you lay it in. I mean, make them earn it. Make them earn it. Don't give up anything easy.
Den Bucks sollten sie mal
Memo
beheben.
Okura is checked in for the Jazz. Bell comes in for Aaron Flalo. And then
Ja,
for Dallas.
6-0. Was für ein
Bargnani is checked
perfekter
in
Start
for
mal
Nowitzki.
wieder.
And it's Vujicic in
Ach,
for Nick
ist das
Young.
super.
Bargnani a screen on Harris. And Holiday kicks to Vujicic. Smith outside. Millsap on him. 6 to shoot. Dishes to Bargnani from past the arc.
Und Bargnani für
Is
3.
good. Bargnani got himself
Gunner.
going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Harris dishes to Millsap.
Und Holiday mit dem
Taken away
Stil.
by
Jetzt ist er
Holiday.
völlig frei. Denn dann macht er
The
natürlich.
finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, that's great. You take advantage of that turnover and convert at the other end.
Absolutely. I mean, points off turnovers this time generated off the steal.
Bell passes to Harris. Raja on the wing. He goes up.
Ah, war der geblockt?
The
Nee, ich
rebound
glaube
by
nicht.
Holiday.
Egal, er war nicht drin.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
Boah,
No, that's part of what great
wäre jetzt
defenders
fast
do. They
Rückspiel
get not
gewesen.
only in your path, but in your head a little bit too.
And Smith backing in. Defended by Bell.
Und Holiday macht
And
ihn.
Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Smith.
So, wir noch eine Führung rausgeholt hier. 7:6.
And off we go, a close game, now starting the second quarter. Here is Watson. Paul Millsap and Al Jefferson up front. Aflalo is out there with Earl Watson. And it's Hayward in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah. Get going here in the second. Here's Millsap,
jetzt
and
habe
the
ich
layup falls.
kurz nicht aufgepasst.
Millsap's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Jazz.
Kommt Cardinal, schnell und Block. Denke nicht die Seite, die ich wollte.
Now, here is Young.
Boah, Young, was machst du denn da für ein Fadeaway, ey?
Off target
Das
with
war
the
jetzt
open look.
unnötig.
Most of the
Kannst du einen
time,
ganz
that shot will
normalen
go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Jump Shot machen soll er
right there. That was
da.
beautiful.
Der Young.
No doubt about it, Steve. I mean, always love to finish the rack.
Nice movement. Cardinal kicks to Stojakovic. He passes to Young. Pass to Cardinal. Stojakovic. Clock at 6. Young from outside.
Und Young für 3 trifft auch nicht.
Not the
Er
shot.
ist heute noch nicht so
On
drin im
range
Spiel.
and with a defender right in his space.
Eigentlich nicht so
And
gut.
defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
And here's a follow. Watson up top. Elbow shot. And Millsap back it in.
Ach, der ist
Here's
drin.
Hayward.
Nein.
No good from
So,
outside.
jetzt schnell nach vorne.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play
jetzt
better
Young aber für
defense.
3.
Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Den lässt er sich
Got
nicht
that right.
nehmen.
I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
Outside Millsap. There's the dish to Hayward.
Ah, den macht er mir nicht rein.
Here is Watson, guarded by Holiday. Watson's shot is off. And Dallas has possession.
Nein. Oh.
They'll be playing host to
Oh,
Toronto
das-
for the next one. That gave him a quick pitch before hitting the road again.
So ein Scheißpass ist das.
Here's a follow. It's in.
Also wenn ich so ein Ding versuche zu werfen, dann geht der nicht rein. Aber bei denen schon. Das ist immer so eine Sache. Also
43 seconds left to play here in the half. Young dishes to Stojakovic.
aber ich reg mich da jetzt einfach mal nicht
Back to
drüber auf.
Young. He's guarded by a follow. Fader on the way.
Nick
Shot
Young.
good from Young.
Jetzt kommt
Young's
er
got
langsam hier in
5
Fahrt.
in the quarter.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Here is Watson, guarded by Holiday. And Millsap back it in. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gets it to
Auch
go.
alles hier.
Yeah, he's so good in that mid-range area.
Holiday with it.
Und Holiday für 3. Oh, der ist drin. Der ist drin.
Holiday's got 7.
Fast der Buzzer wieder noch
Probably time to
0,5
bring an extra
Sekunden.
defender, change the defense a little bit.
Well, Steve, he's
Holiday,
been so
der geht
good.
ganz
I
schön
think
ab
they
hier.
can take the ball out of
7
his
Punkte hat er,
hands.
glaube ich, schon.
It's the NBA on.
Macht einen guten Eindruck in seinem ersten Spiel, würde ich mal
It's
sagen.
Thursday night action in the NBA. Welcome, everyone. Let's get right into our HP halftime report. For the Dallas Mavericks, they have the lead against Utah, the top team in the conference standings. They're having a great season. A good start for Drew Holiday.
Schön
He's
sehen hier
got
von
7
Holiday.
points.
7 Punkte. Das sagt der Sprecher oder nochmal der
Boston
Halftime-Reporter.
ended up with a loss to the Nuggets.
Also, läuft gut für Drew Holiday. Kann es natürlich auch weitergehen.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Here's Harris. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Holiday out there with Nick Young. Then it's Smith. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's Weems in at the 3 spot. And good on the
Schon wieder so
basket.
einfach.
Book it. Jefferson's got the first basket of the second half here for the Jazz. Nowitzki with the screen on Harris. Holiday, the pass to Weems. Inside. Tipped. And Young backs in. Just 5 on the clock. Over a follow. Young's
Ach
shot
komm,
is
Jan,
off.
normalerweise machst du den
Man,
doch.
a defender draped all over him. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot when it's well contested like that.
That's good.
Mann, ey.
Harris has got his second basket of the night.
Such an aggressive player. I just love the way he explodes to the rim.
So, jetzt aber Nowitzki für 3. Der ist
Gets it to
drin.
go. And it's a tie ball game.
Well, another uncontested 3 there. They've got to make some kind of adjustment. I mean, they're giving up way too many open threes.
Well, the last 5 hoops,
Komm,
3
hier mal eine
have come
Zone.
off wide open 3-pointers, Clark. So it's one thing to give up
Nee,
one,
der
but
ist weiter
you
nicht.
start giving
Und schon
3-pointers
wieder
up
dieser
in
Rebound.
bunches, you're in big trouble.
Immer diese Offensiv-Rebounds. Krieg ich das Kotzen.
The three from Aflalo. The shot will not go. And Dallas the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Well, they were fortunate to be up against a D that looked totally overmatched. I mean, there wasn't much that they couldn't do offensively.
Yeah, they completely had their way with it.
There's
Und
the
Holiday für
triple.
3.
And
Der ist
Drew
gut
Holiday.
heute.
The bucket on the
Der
assist
ist
by
gut.
Nowitzki. And now it's a
10
3-point
Punkte jetzt
Maverick
schon für
lead.
ihn. Ne?
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
This run a definite concern. They've lost all momentum. They need to try to sort this out right away.
For the Jazz, Derek Favors checked in for Millsap, and it's Bell in for Aaron Aflalo. And then for Dallas, Vujacic comes in for Nick Young, and Barea subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Miles kicks to Jefferson. Another miss by Utah.
Die Zone funktioniert hier echt gut.
Defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know,
Fähiger
that's
Pass.
part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your
Fähiger
path,
Pass
but
jetzt
in your
Nowitzki
head
für
a little
3.
bit, too.
Nicht drin.
Nowitzki, no good.
Boy, both clubs really battling under the boards.
Yeah, and you know, Steve, the rebounding story really mirrors the game at large. I mean, it's been pretty much tit for tat, neck and neck.
Here's
Ah,
Favors.
fuck.
Boy, he found a little alley that time and took it right to the rack.
Pretty big alley it was, guys. You're right.
Yeah, it was not the best defense you're ever going to see, that's for sure.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith left side. He dishes it to Weems.
Komm schon, Weems. Den
Beyond
kannst
the
du.
arc. And
Ja,
that
der
one's
fällt.
good. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Another
Das ist
three,
ganz
and
schön
we've
wichtig,
just
denke
seen
ich.
a
Jetzt machen wir nochmal Mann
barrage
gegen
from
Mann
long
verteidigen
range
hier.
here in the second half.
Und jetzt nicht, dass wir uns hier
Well,
noch einen
they
Buzzer
have
wieder
come
reinklatschen.
out
Kannst
blazing.
vergessen, das kannst
And
vergessen.
defensively, it's hard
Nee.
to deny that shot. I mean,
Gut.
that's a lot of counter cover when a
Gut,
team
gut, gut.
spreads you out like they do.
4 Punkte Führung, letzte Viertel. Ich will Drew Holiday wieder haben.
Fourth quarter getting going here. It's time for our
Ja,
spark of the game
Spark.
report.
Ja,
Let's
gut,
go
Holiday ist
to
wieder drin.
Doris Burke.
Sehr gut.
Thanks, Kevin. It's the Mavericks with the spark of the game with that big push we saw. It seems they went into the locker room and came out with some answers because their defense has been airtight in this last half. The
Und
whole
Smith
atmosphere
mit
of the
dem
game
Jump
changed
Shot.
with their lockdown defense. Let's see if it continues.
Okay, Doris, thank you. And that run, Clark, really changed the complexion of this game.
Yeah, it sure did. I thought it stirred something up in them that got them on a good run.
Yeah, got the ball rolling for them,
Oh,
and they were able
Stevens
to
mit dem
keep
Block.
going from there, guys.
Jetzt zieht er. Komm, Young. Geh
We
mit.
got Jordan Crawford. Memo.
Jetzt geht's los hier. 8 Punkte Führung.
Terrible defense for both teams, just atrocious.
Yeah, it's been awful, Steve. I don't know any other way to say it. And I'm sure both teams will get an earful from their
Gehen wir noch ein
coaches.
bisschen weiter nach hinten, dann das Rückspiel. Schade.
Crawford kicks to Okur. For the three.
Nee.
And it's Miles missing.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Here's
Jetzt Bargnani für
Bargnani.
3.
And they
Leider
can't
nicht so.
extend the lead double digits. Jazz
Ah,
trail by
wäre jetzt
8.
auch so schön gewesen, wenn der noch reingegangen wäre.
Straight up. Here's a
Nein.
follow.
Ach, gut, ich
Foul
dachte schon,
call
der
that
trifft
time
den
on
jetzt
the
noch.
way up.
Ey,
That'll
das
give
wäre
him
noch
two
gewesen.
chances at the free throw line here.
Kann doch nicht so eine
That one
Linie.
is on Holiday.
Sag ich doch.
And he misses the first one. For the Jazz, Al Jefferson is checked in for Okur. Millsap comes in for Derek Favors. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Jordan Crawford. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Bargnani. Nowitzki comes in for Josh Smith. Sonny Weems checks in for Deshaun Stevenson. And Barea subbed in for Drew Holiday. Fires at the elbow.
Zurück
That's good from
Nowitzki.
Nowitzki on the assist by Barea.
Vergrößert hier die Führung
Man,
auf
is he
9
hard to
Punkte.
defend. You play him one way, he'll just go the other.
Harris kicks to Jefferson. Harris dishes to
Ah, fast das die von Barea.
from 20 feet out.
Macht er? Klar, da ist er frei.
6 points for Devin Harris. And the Mavericks call time here. They lead by 7.
7 Punkte Führung, 1 Minute 13, das sollte eigentlich nichts mehr an
A
sein.
different look for Dallas. Josh Smith, he's checked in for
Aber das ist
and it's
Basketball, da
Holiday
kann
in
man
for
sich nie
JJ
sicher sein.
Barea. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Rick Carlisle was going over with his team in that last huddle. His message was this: all of us know he's capable of exploding and putting up points in a hurry. So I don't want to see anybody letting up until that final whistle blows. Guys, back to you.
He'll usually knock that shot down.
He sure
Ja,
will, but that's
das
one he
sagt der
couldn't
Kommentator.
pass up.
Normalerweise macht er den rein.
Money shot.
Und, ey, der war doch geblockt.
Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Great move to the hoop, using his strength to get around the defender.
Egal, wir lassen uns jetzt erstmal Zeit hier. Zeit schinden.
Now Holiday.
Dann können wir noch ein bisschen rumtricksen. Dann stellen wir einen am Block hier. Der Nowitzki. Und dann der Holiday mit dem Wurf. Oh, der ist
And the basket good.
Der war jetzt wichtig. Der war wichtig.
And that
Drew Holiday mit einem ganz starken Spiel heute.
Yep, there's too little time left, too big a deficit to overcome. This one, over.
Also der gefällt mir schon mal richtig gut hier, der Holiday.
23 seconds left to
Rückspiel.
play here in the fourth.
Aber hier in dem Spiel wird das nicht gepfiffen. Ist aber auch egal. So, die
Here is
müssen jetzt
Krista
treffen.
Miles.
Da wird er fast abgeräumt. Der geht rein.
Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Nein. Okay, dann
Here
ist die
comes
ruhig
Holiday.
freuen, da habe ich kein Problem mit.
And an intentional foul right there. Here's Holiday.
Nein, das bin ich.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Nochmal ein paar Sekunden da rausgeschindet, indem ich da weggelaufen bin. Jetzt Holiday vor der Linie.
Gets
Ja,
the
da ist
first.
er auch gut.
That increases their lead to 6.
Der rappt doch ganz cool.
Gets
macht
them
beide
all.
rein.
It's a 7-point ball game.
Keine Chance mehr. 7
Utah
Sekunden, 7
calls
Punkte.
timeout.
Das ist so gut wie
They're
unmöglich.
down by 7. 6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Not a whole lot they can talk about here, but you do want to finish the game on the right note.
Well, I guess they're going to try to pull a rabbit out of their backpack.
Ja, da kann er den auch noch ruhig
That's
reinmachen.
pure
Dann
style.
faulen
I
die
like
jetzt halt
that.
nochmal Holiday. Oder auch nicht. Und Holiday! Oh, wenn der jetzt auch reingegangen
So
wäre.
we see the Mavericks get the win here.
Perfekter Abschluss für ein sehr gutes Spiel, wer das gewinnt für Holiday. Ja, klar ist das Spieler des Tages. War auch kein anderer zu erwarten. Dann lasse ich diese Bilder jetzt hier noch langlaufen. Ich verabschiede mich und sage wie immer bis dahin. Reingehauen.